Hi friends, my name is Mish and welcome to Dr. Frank's Build Boyfriend. Why am I playing this? I have no idea, but it looked extremely funny on Steam, so I decided, why not? Let's build ourselves a boyfriend and stop being lonely. Let's go. God, this is so stupid. Once upon a time, in the treacherous mountain hillside of Geenel, there lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off about this? Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his day toiling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. It wasn't for any sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No, this was for a much more noble pursuit. The aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge. And yet, it was this same research that caused the local villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks, and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. But it was of no matter, for the genius doctor was an honorable and humble man who simply continued this most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he keeps asking for raises. But the point is, one day, a sudden knock came at the door, and the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart, he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, "Yo, what up? Name's Dominic. Yo, that freak that got kicked out of Hamburg. You for those weird death experiments, right?" Gorgeous specimen. What? It was like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as the days passed and the man's visits grew longer and longer, their relationship also grew into something romantic. Dr. Frank had never given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominic? Okay. I thought I was gonna build myself a boyfriend. I never wanted to see another beautiful boy ever again! Dr. Frank, are you still in there? No one is here. Take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opens and my assistant Iggs walks into my room. I try to bury myself further into the sheets, hoping that maybe he won't see me. Instead, he rudely opened the blinds. It's been a week, Dr. Frank. So, I can be sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Frank? Doctor. He waves his arms in the air out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? And no one likes being dumped, especially when it was so out of the blue like that. But sitting in your room all day crying into your bedsheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to... Leave me alone! He said I was cute! I was in love! He was my boyfriend! You couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? Is this a man love story? I thought I was gonna build myself a boyfriend. Whatever. So yes, I think I do know what you're... How could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. I roll further into my blankets, breaking my sightline with this egregious interloper. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank! He starts to pull the blanket from off the bed, against which I double my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come in here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem. I can feel his grip lessen, and I peek my head out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. I tentatively grab it and start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenburg University conference. You know, the one people travel from all over the country to see? Well, the conference schedule was posted today. I can't read. And what the hell is this? Right in front of me in plain letters is Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Nylian. Oh! Resurrection? But that's my research. But it's Dominic presenting it? This can't be right. He wouldn't be presenting my research and under his own name? I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some folders the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't. That asshole! First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue. And even after called me babe. Aw. I mean, how could he say that and then do this? He takes my research? My baby. And now he's presenting it to those jerkwads at Hindenburg University like they hadn't rejected my same exact proposals years previous? Why did he get accepted while I was kicked out? Well, your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. It was one time. Ugh. Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. I mean, but we were soulmates. I just knew we were. But now I don't know. I crumpled the paper in my hands, writhing with angst. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole ruined my life. He's taken my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off me, leaping to my feet. Eggs! Yes, doctor? Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Oh god. This game is nothing like I thought it would, and I love it. Nothing like I thought it was. It's great. Later that night. Frank? Doctor Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. I look up at him holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal! A lightning strike touches down a good whiles off, as if to exaggerate his statement. No one's using these, it's fine. We're desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazier experiments, but this is where I draw the... Eek! I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. Yes, so maybe there's a chance this isn't completely legal. But this is a historical moment, Iggs. If we're going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skip on anything. We're not just making the world's first artificial life from here. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy. And then Dominic will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me. And an even bigger fool for taking my research, because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honorable, Dr. Frank. Inks appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of bodily contact. So you see, people who advance the boundaries of human capabilities were never stopped by silly things like laws. Now quick, I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big penis. We can use that. What? Suddenly something moves in the underbrush. Eek! What is that? Hey, watch what you're doing. You almost dropped our precious spoils. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something... Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then, hurry up and find that penis. Dr. Frank, behind you! I quickly spin around, a sudden ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. There's a man I've never seen before standing there. I'm sorry. Was I disturbing something? Oh, no. I step back into Iggs, hoping that the stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry, it was his idea, and... I punch him quickly before he can say something stupid. This causes him to recoil. The arm we had been arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear look at what dropped on the ground and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly position myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Iggs! You're so funny, such a kidder. Wow, it sure is cold out here all of a sudden. Well, we should be going now. I grab a bag of loot and dash away as fast as my legs can take me. Iggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. Oh, spooky. Okay, I think I might end this episode here. I am really feeling this game. I don't know why. It's nothing like I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be some like build your own boy model type game. But I'm really enjoying it, and it's free on Steam if you guys want to check it out. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, ding that bell icon, and hit the little subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!